It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. Welcome to Max Wrestling episode 353, aka The Cap and Mo Show.
That's right.
This is your captain speaking, along with El Jefe Moses Marquez, top of the morning.
Top of the morning.
And joining us for the start of this show is the current reigning four-time knowledge champion, The Phoenix.
Hi everybody.
Also Dr. Nick.
There you
go. Phoenix is joining us because we're doing some Maxie's announcements today, but I also have another surprise announcement that nobody else knows about. Fun times. Also coming up on this episode, AEW sent Hook. A bittersweet, huge night for Ring of Honor. The mystery of Jeff Hardy, and winter came to AEW.
Mm-hmm.
But first, while we have the Phoenix here, let's go back in time for his old segment, This Week in Wrestling History. On the 10th of December 1973, Bruno Sammartino defeated Stan Stasiak to win his second WWE Championship, which went on to be the fourth longest reign in history at 1,237 days. On the same day, Antonio Inoki defeated Johnny Powers for the NWF Heavyweight Championship. He vacated the title after 429 days when he refused to defend against Tiger Jeet Singh. Because Antonio Inoki is a rebel in every sense of the word.
Oh, yeah.
Also on the 10th of December in 1975, we've got a lot of classic history this week. Terry Funk defeated Jack Briscoe to win the NWA World Championship for his first and only time.
Nice.
Also on December 10th in 2000, Armageddon featured Chris Jericho versus Kane in a last man standing match, and the classic one and only 6-man Hell in a Cell match as Kurt Angle defeated Rikishi, The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H and The Undertaker to retain the WWE Championship. What a stacked main event.
Mm-hmm. But it was also a little bit of a shambles because there's just so much going on, the cameras didn't know where to shoot.
Yeah, we've never had this many people in a Hell in a Cell match before. We don't know where to look. And it got even crazier when they broke out of the cell.
Oh, yeah.
On December 11th, 2005, TNA presented Turning Point, where Sabu defeated Abyss in a barbed wire massacre. Team 3D, aka the Dudley Boys, made their TNA pay-per-view debut, defeating America's Most Wanted in a tables match. Samoa Joe became X Division champion by defeating AJ Styles, and Jeff Jarrett defended the NWA World Championship against Rhino. On December 11th in 2014, NXT presented, for me, its greatest takeover, Our Evolution, which featured Kevin Owens' debut against CJ Parker, Charlotte defending the NXT Women's Championship against Sasha Banks, and Sami Zayn finally defeated Neville for the NXT Championship before being mollywopped by Kevin Owens.
That was my first NXT takeover.
It was amazing. And such a great main event, too.
It was.
And I've loved it since.
December 12th, 1999, also at Armageddon, a match that summed up women's wrestling in the Attitude Era, a swimming pool evening gown match. Also, right, one by Miss Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Kane also defeated X-Pac in a steel cage match. Jericho defeated Chyna for the Intercontinental Championship, and Triple H defeated Vince McMahon in a no-hold-barred match after Stephanie betrayed her family to side with her husband. Stephanie's first heel turn.
The first of many.
Yeah. 13th, 1981, original UWA Light Heavyweight Champion before it became WWF Light Heavyweight Championship, Perro Aguayo regained the title after defeating Chris Adams.
Yeah.
And December 13th also seems to be the day for tag team title changes, so let me run through them year by year. 1989, Andre the Giant and Haku defeated Demolition for the World Tag Team Championships. 1998, Rob Van Dam and Sabu defeated the Dudley Boys for the ECW Tag Team Championships. 1999, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall defeated Goldberg and Bret Hart, what the fuck, for the WCW Tag Team Championships.
Don't ask questions.
Wow. 2008, Morrison and Miz defeated CM Punk and Kofi Kingston for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And 2009, DX defeated Jericho for the Unified Tag Team Championships in a TLC match, where Sheamus also defeated John Cena in a tables match for the WWE Championship. Call it an upset.
There's a botch. I think it was actually a botch finish because they were both meant to go through the table at the same time. Like but Sheamus was meant to go through a table outside the ring.
I just remember thinking, what the fuck? This rookie just beat John Cena for the title. What the fuck?
Yes.
Wow. Also, birthdays this month. Shit, I only went up to the 13th. Yeah, I've run out of history because there's so much. But I'll go up to the 13th and then maybe fill you in later. On the 10th, JTG turned 37. Matt Bentley turned 42. Tomohiro Ishii turned 46. On December 11th, Sonny Kiss turned 28. James Ellsworth, like he's really worth a mention, turned 37. On December 12th, Flip Gordon turned 30. This one's surprising. Eddie Kingston turned 40.
Flip Gordon? Remember when Flip Gordon was relevant?
Yeah. What the fuck happened to Flip Gordon?
Twitter.
Also on the 12th, Rey Mysterio turned 47. Ultimo Dragon turned 55. And Sabu turned 157.
I believe that one. All day.
And this is as far as I got before I forgot to finish them. On the 13th, Michael Elgin turned 35. That is all the history.
I got a birthday, though. Happy 36th birthday to Psycho Clown.
Oh, there we go. There's one. Is any more birthdays?
Today is the 21st anniversary of the death of Blue Demon. The original Blue Demon.
Who was the Blue Demon after?
He was the original... He was like the next biggest mask guy in Mexico, right next to El Santo.
Oh, okay.
It's Mexican history for y'all today.
Just seeing if there's any more birthdays today. No, not jump out. But if it is your birthday today, happy birthday. Oh, it is the Unknown's birthday today, whoever the hell that is.
I was going to say, it's unknown.
Why even create a profile? So it's real name, unknown, weight, 220 pounds, date of birth, 10th of December, unknown. 16th of December, sorry. Who the fuck is that?
The mystery lives on.
Yeah, it's WWE Vacant's birthday. Happy birthday, WWE Vacant.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Alright, so before we go any further, the 5th annual Maxis Awards are coming next week. Thank you everybody for voting. We cannot wait to share the award results with you all on December 26th. But as voting is now closed, we can confirm the matches that you have all voted for. So, in his first defense of the Max Wrestling Television Championship, Moses Marquez will defend against the Phoenix, the rivalry that just won't die.
No, why won't it die? Why won't you just stay on the sidelines and die?
You really love me.
It's gone through the promo title, it's gone through the knowledge title, now it's going for the TV title. We just need one of you to win the world title.
Right.
But the Phoenix also has his own championship to defend, and his challenger, you have chosen Ryan Sutcliffe to take on the Knowledge Championship.
That's my boy right there.
And if you've seen Ryan in the Bold Predictions trivia episodes, I think Phoenix is in for a challenge.
Oh,
Sneaky good, bro.
Yeah, go watch the Bold Prediction shows and do some homework on him.
Sneaky good.
And finally, Chad Malcolm will defend the World Championship against Mike Larkin, and after your votes, it will be 3 stages of knowledge.
I was about to get bananas.
It was almost full trivia mayhem. The votes were pretty close.
I believe it.
So join us next week for all this and our awards. Go to maxwrestling.net/Maxis2021 for more information. And another announcement before we go any further. As you saw in the Ring of Games, we went video for the episode, which made it so much fun to see Chad's confused reactions at half the questions.
Did you? Yeah, that was awesome. It was the best.
We are now kicking off 2022 with our biggest change as Max Wrestling goes video.
Vidya.
Max Wrestling goes video. So you're not just going to be hearing us, you're going to be seeing us beginning January 6th, 2022.
Well, then I'm pre-warning everybody right the fuck now. It is 4 a.m. in Southern California.
Yes.
Don't ask, no questions.
I think Baby Yoda's going to become our new mascot.
That's my guy right here, Grogu.
Yeah, my bad, Grogu. It took me a while to get used to that.
It is the book nerd in me. Like I have read the book now.
You call him by his name.
Like you have to say his proper name. But like my son would be like, "That's your guy," and then everybody else in the house says Baby Yoda, and I'm just like, David Croak. Like, would somebody teach these people?
See, we know it's Grogu, but unless we say Baby Yoda, mainstream fans who don't watch Star Wars ain't gonna know who the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, you 100 on that one.
You put some respect on his name. His name's Grogu.
That's right.
Alrighty then. Let's get into this week's goings on. Well, Phoenix, how caught up are you?
Not at all.
Okay. Well,
awesome.
I know you're up to date with what's been going on with Jeff Hardy, so we'll go with that first.
Actually, once you do that, I'm gonna have to go to bed.
Yeah, fair enough. So, Jeff was unceremoniously released last week, which has still not been confirmed by WWE because they're now pretending he doesn't exist.
Yeah, really weird.
That old WWE thing. I mean, it all began when he, according to some sources, relapsed and kind of snuck out of the house show and went through the crowd and then got sent home from the tour. He has since appeared in videos with his brother Matt and seems to be doing just fine. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like so from what I heard, it was like the same thing. He was in a 6-man. They were in the middle of it. He did his couple of spots or whatever, and then tagged out and just literally walked out of the crowd, grabbed his bag, got in his car, and took off.
Yeah.
Went home, and now he's on fucking goddamn Matt Hardy's goddamn not Twitter, on his fucking Twitch stream, talking about he's got concerts.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? You sing, motherfucker? No, I hope not.
The sheets said WWE released him because they asked him to go to rehab and he refused. And after seeing the videos with Matt, I don't see why he needed to go to rehab because, again, he looked absolutely fine.
I remember in 2009 when Jeff had said that he's never been to rehab. He's always healed himself.
I'm pretty sure he went in TNA after the Victory Road incident and he got clean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but then at that point, I think he had like no choice to.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like looking at him, he doesn't look like somebody who relapsed a week ago.
No.
And Matt has pretty much said, "Don't believe everything you read. Jeff's fine." When he got released, his wife Beth went on Twitter. She very rarely like talks about stuff relating to the goings on in the wrestling world, but she came on Twitter and just said he's fine. He's home. He's fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
But
maybe Jeff's out from his contract in WWE.
See, that's what people have been saying, and people are divided on that too. Like, if he wormed his way out of his contract or what. But either way, they seem to have slapped the no-compete clause on his contract anyway, so he ain't signing anywhere until at least March.
I always hate that no-compete clause. Like, we're going to fire you for whatever reason, and now you can't go and earn a living for 3 months.
I mean, they do continue to pay them for the no-compete clause, but it still sucks that they can't appear anywhere.
Yeah.
Speaking of payments, I read WWE have changed the contracts this week, so everybody's going to be like on a flat rate, which is higher than what they normally get, but they don't get like royalties or anything to make up for it from like merch sales.
Bullshit.
So no more merch sale royalties, but we're going to give you a pay rise. And
well, they don't even fucking ask me about the goddamn shirt design. Just fucking send it out, pal.
royalties from like the video games and stuff. They're going to make up money.
No,
pay him
it's
from
literally just a salary pay. No extras.
This is all you fucking get. No, beat it.
They could earn potentially millions from video games and T-shirt sales, but yeah, we're not going to give you them.
Millions, brother. They grossed over $200+ million last year, and they fucking fired how many people?
Like 150.
Jesus.
Fired like half their roster.
They really did though. They fired like 20+ people, literally 20+ wrestlers
at a time,
or maybe about that number. But still, man, it's fucking. They make nothing but money. All they do is make money, and yet they go through
budget cuts.
Yeah,
which makes no fucking like. Unless this is how much it's gonna cost to bring The Rock back for like one show, then I mean none of this shit makes sense. And then even then, I'm like, motherfucker, you that expensive? You that expensive that you got to cost this much to fucking drive your truck in, talk some bullshit, call Lana a slut, and head to the ring? Fuck out of here.
Hey, Dwayne, how much you want to appear on a show? Well, did you see how much I made for my last movie?
No, fuck that. He's gonna start maxing it up. He's like, you know how much I make from the tequila?
Oh yeah, the Terramana.
That stuff's good though.
I believe we would have to ship it over here, but I don't think we get it. Dwayne, start selling us some tequila.
Smooth boy.
He seems to be immune to it too. He always seems to be drinking the tequila, but he's always like.
Well, he is a tequila connoisseur.
Right.
Like you would see his like I would see some of his like workout posts from Instagram, and his like cheat meals are like this giant bowl of spaghetti and then like this thing of whiskey, and I'm like, or this thing of tequila, and I'm like, are you really drinking tequila while eating spaghetti? Yeah. Dwayne's The Rock. Why? Don't tell me what to do.
Dwayne does what he wants.
And that's okay.
Dwayne probably showers in tequila.
That's a bit excessive, but you know what? Maybe it's diluted.
Maybe that's where he gets his smoldering intensity from.
I like it.
That's a tequila.
If he changes his entrance music to the tequila song.
That's awesome. He just walks out. What the fuck?
Tequila.
Like, it's The Rock. No, it's not. What's fucking, who the hell's that?
If you smell, and then it's a tequila song.
If you smell that tequila, and then everybody makes the face. Oh, God, it's too strong.
Yeah, his entrance video is just clips of him making the smolder look.
Love it.
Yeah, that's The Rock all over. All right, let's let the Phoenix go rest, and make sure you tune in to the Maxis next week on the 22nd. We do have a show on the 23rd too, a regular show, but we're also at the Maxis on the 26th next week, so you get 2 shows for the price of 1, which is free. Thank you very much, Phoenix. Congratulations on facing Moses again, and best of luck in your 2 trivia bouts next week.
Thank you.
Oh, and where can people find you while you're sleeping?
They can find me at the Phoenix 626.
All right.
Ta-da.
Bye-bye.
Deuces.
Okay. So Ring of Honor has closed its doors after a Final Battle, and it was just headlines galore with Final Battle, and it's just like, where were these headlines before?
Yeah, you're kind of not wrong, but at the same time, like, they weren't really running much stuff, were they?
Not really, but I mean, 2019 they were doing pay-per-views. I didn't really see much.
Yeah, true that. I don't.
But yeah, I mean, one of the biggest surprises was Braun Strowman showing up.
Oh yeah, that's right, Big Braun. And I was like, I wasn't watching this show, but when I turned around and looked at the highlights, and I'm just like, oh my God, Braun showed up, so he is literally gonna just follow EC3.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because I'm kind of digging their weird faction, and apparently so Karrion Kross is a part of that one too, or they were trying to recruit him. I can't figure it out.
I think
I don't know.
Somebody
told me he's a part of them, but like I swear to God, they're in the process of like recruiting him. Like I heard a thing on Conan where he was like, "Oh yeah, the dude's real beaten up. Like he didn't want to talk to nobody. He like locked himself in a bathroom after he got fired." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" It's crazy.
I think it may be fantasy booking that Cross shows up with them, but it wouldn't surprise me.
It'd be fucking great if you ask me.
Yeah. So I was going to watch the whole pay-per-view before we talked about it, and I did manage to see the first match, which was Dragon Lee and shit, I've lost it. Ray Horace.
Ooh, that sounds like a banger.
It was a banger. Two big cruiserweights.
Yeah, they're not little guys. They can fucking move.
Yeah. It was a good like 20-minute half-hour match too.
Oh, nice.
To kick off the show. But yeah, so Braun Strowman showed up. We have a new Ring of Honor World Champion.
Yeah, Jonathan Gresham. I mean, good for him. Did not expect him to win it. I really thought it would be like Jay Lethal wins it, and now that you all know TK is going to own Ring of Honor, blah, 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 blah. But no, that's not going to be the case. And apparently Jonathan Gresham also started his own promotion. It's called Terminus. I forget where it's located out of, though. Wherever the fuck they live.
North Carolina.
There you go, North Carolina.
Was it? I don't know. I just guessed.
I don't know. I was like, yeah, I'll run with it. Let's go with that.
Jonathan Gresham is from Georgia, Atlanta.
There we go. Oh, well, there.
Wrestling royalty.
Georgia. I was going to say, yep, fucking another promotion in Georgia. They're not tripping.
But they also crowned a new TV champion, and it's weird that they like had all these title changes on the last night for, 6 months? Mm-hmm. So all these guys are now going to have 6-month title reigns.
But it's like, I think they're still going to be doing shows, so it's like, get the most out of it, but they kept building, I think they built feuds during all this, you know what I mean? And some of it with, like, outside people, like, Braun in EC3, and my guess is probably going to be, like, the Bucks or something. I didn't see nothing, but, like, ever since this show ended, I've literally seen nothing but, like, the Briscoes are going to AEW. The Briscoes are going to AEW. And I'm like, well, I kind of figured that. Like, where else in the fuck would they go? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, man.
The women's title did not change hands. That's Roxy.
Right on.
Yeah.
Roxy versus Willow.
Yeah, Willow Nightingale. And the Pure Championship also didn't change hands. That's still in...
Who's Pure Champ? Is that Josh... what's this guy, kid?
Woods.
Josh Woods. There we go. I was like, this guy's got like the most like fucking like regular guy name ever.
Well, I mean, he was against the singer of AC/DC, Brian Johnson.
That's right. Speaking of regular guy names. Love that, though.
We did have new tag team champions, though.
That's right, the Briscoes. For like the millionth goddamn time. I was
about to say, how many times is that now?
Jesus. No, for real, though. Like, I kind of wanted... Like, how many... Actually, you know what? I'm going to look that shit up. Briscoes.
I want to say 3 or 4.
No, it's got to be more than that. It's got to be more than that.
This is how out of the loop we are with Ring of Honor.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not even going to lie. We're not even going to bullshit it.
No, we are bullshitting our way through this.
That's what happens. 12 times.
Oh, shit.
See, I told you.
This is why we don't do trivia on Ring of Honor.
They are 12-time and current champs.
Wow.
Well, that's exactly what it says right here on Wikipedia.
That's nuts.
Ah, damn. These motherfuckers been everywhere. CZ Dub,
like
GCW.
I didn't expect them to have that many tag team title reigns because Jay's like, was he a 3-time world champion?
I want to say, actually, is he 3 or is it just 2?
Or did we mix this up? Is it somebody else that's a 3-time world champion?
It might actually be him. Something is telling me it's just 2 though. But I'm looking right now because like now you got me intrigued.
It's him on 2. It's Adam Cole, baby, on 3 rings.
That's right. Adam Cole's the one that got 3.
I always get that mixed up.
Well, yeah, but I don't know why I don't think of Adam Cole as a 3-time Ring of Honor World Champ when it's like kind of obvious.
Because I always thought he was a 2-time champ and then he went to WWE. But it must have been 3 times and then he went to WWE.
Yeah, got the ultimate send-off.
It was nice to see a lot of AEW guys pop up about their time in Ring of Honor too.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Also,
I mean, we saw, what was it? At first, I think it was the Bucks? At first, I remember seeing the Bucks.
I think the Bucks were first.
It was just before the tag match, and then I saw Bryan Danielson just before the main event.
Yeah. Hangman showed up too.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful.
So yeah, Brody King. Not only was at Final Battle, but apparently is now All Elite.
Huh?
So
what have you heard that I know nothing about?
So a vignette aired on Dynamite last night for Malachi. And I must have missed it, but somebody caught a glimpse of a second person in the video. Like, not the person he sprayed at, there's somebody else. And then it came out, like, immediately after Dynamite that Brody King had signed with AEW.
No way. I have yet to see that anywhere. And I did not listen to Uncle Dave this morning to confirm anything.
So
that's bananas if he did. I mean, oh, holy shit.
We've got it from...
It's here. Yep, you're right. Uncle Dave.
Bodyslam.net. We got it from ITR Wrestling. We got it from F4W Online.
So it's official. That was the dude underneath the hood in that promo. I was screaming and yelling, bring back fucking goddamn, bring me Brody King. And here we go. This guy's going to fucking be awesome.
Rest in peace, AEW roster.
Yeah, the fucking House of Black is back, baby. Oh, this is some fucking awesome PWG shit. Oh.
See, I wasn't sure if I'd seen it from AEW officially right after the show. I don't think it was.
No, it had to be like a little bit after.
Yeah, I'm looking at their Twitter feed now, and they didn't post anything.
7:45.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta let me down. I'm the goddamn fucking. I'm over here looking at the Observer website, and then I see Kevin Owens, and I'm like, "Why you let me down, bro?
Oh, Kev.
Why'd you resign, bro?
Oh, Kev.
Let me down.
I get it.
How'd Mount Rushmore back, brother?
I kind of get it. He's getting paid a lot of money, but
still,
he's only recently been doing like relevant shit.
Factual. You're 100%, dude.
I mean, how much?
They only made him relevant so he wouldn't leave.
Right? Exactly. Now he's gonna go back to the mid card, like WrestleMania. What was it? 36, the one in the Performance Center, when he had the match with Seth Rollins, and then he disappeared for like 6 months.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I think it was longer. It felt longer.
That's just what happens with Kevin Owens. They don't do shit with him. And now he's in the title feud. And now he's re-signed.
It's like, dude, if he re-signed, he better win.
Yeah.
Like, dead ass. Like, I love Big E. Like, I love the Big E run. I think, isn't that the title match you got thrown into, that one?
Yeah, they had a 4-way.
Well, there you go.
Like, day one.
Oh, fuck, that pay-per-view name bugs the shit out of me. But, for real, though. Like, if this motherfucker's going to re-sign, he needs to win. You know, even if it's like off of a fluke, whatever, and he's a heel, I don't give a shit. He needs to win. But they don't give a fuck what we say, so.
No. But they do like disappointing people. So, Big E's a big fan favorite now. I wouldn't put it past him to take the title off him.
True.
We can never predict WWE. They just do what the fuck they want.
We can try, but all it will do is give us a headache.
Yeah. I mean, we probably would have been better off predicting Final Battle. And we don't even follow Ring of Honor.
And we probably would have been like, oh yeah, we would probably win like 50-50 with it, but yeah, no.
Yeah, oh yeah, Brody King's going to win that match. Of course he is, yeah. Jay Lethal?
Yeah.
Give me Jay Lethal.
Exactly. Exactly.
Also at day one, Liv Morgan has been granted a rematch against Becky Lynch.
Cool.
Which, understandable. Predictable.
Again, better fucking win.
I mean, can they really pull the plug again? Pull the rug from under her again?
I'm just saying, bro. Shit or get off the fucking pot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly. Did they announce anything else? I think we got pretty much a full card now. We got Edge versus The Miz.
Oh, that
of course,
like it's the hottest garbage.
And yeah,
you know what? No, hold on, wait. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like that match that you go pee when it's on during fucking SmackDown when you were a kid.
I mean, I like them both, but
Exactly.
What's The Miz done lately?
Dancing with the fucking stars. That's about it.
Yeah, the 4-way, we got Big E, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley.
I am not looking forward to predicting this one. Because it just seems like such, apart from the WWE title and the Universal title, it just seems like such an average card. Because we also got the Usos versus New Day for the millionth time for the tag team titles.
Because they don't want fresh.
Do they have any other freaking tag teams on SmackDown?
I was gonna ask you.
Jeez.
Actually, who was I gonna? I was gonna ask fucking Trav, or no, it wasn't. That would just made him mad. I was gonna ask some WWE fucking nerd that I know, and I don't remember who right now because I don't care. Like they don't have nobody. They're getting rid of everybody. I give up with them, dude. Like this company sucks. Like not just like the product and I'm over it, and this isn't just some AEW, guy that loves AEW over here ranting and cramping all over WWE. Like I'm the guy that gives them time and wants them to do okay, and they literally serve you shit on a shingle and tell you it's delicious. But you're gonna like this. But it's like, but I know it's poop. Like, no, it's not poop this time, I swear. And I'm like, but I ordered this last time and it was poop. No, it's not poop, I swear to God. And it's poop. Always poop.
Yep. It's straight up Mr. Hanky.
Love it.
And yet people will constantly defend it. However, there was like 5,000 people in attendance for Raw this week, and literally half the building was closed off.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear none of you fucking marks being like, they're being protected for COVID.
No. NWA was being protected for COVID.
Yeah, I'm about to say it. They're not selling. Don't lie to yourself.
You're going to tell me they're being protective after freaking SummerSlam? Like an entire stadium?
Nah. They're not selling. That's it. That's plain and simple. Their product is not drawing.
No.
Because, yes, the drones will drone onto the television. You know how many years I used to watch Raw in the background?
Eesh.
You know what I mean by background? You turn that motherfucker for 3 motherfucking hours. That is the background noise of my house. And I would barely pay attention. You know how often that happens nowadays and people love to rant and rave about their ratings? How often, like that's the thing that they need to fucking really start measuring is social interaction. Right after the show, how many people are really going bananas over the show, asking questions, and not bitching and complaining? After most fucking dynamites and rampages, you see fucking Twitter and Facebook and Instagram going bananas of, oh, well, this was really cool and this was really cool and da-da-da-da-da. What happens when a fucking Raw and SmackDown show go off the air? Squat.
Mm-mm.
There's a lot of WWE postings, but I don't see a lot of people commenting other than negative shit. So again, where the appeal is, it's at a fucking routine. I'm gonna turn it on because it's at a routine. Oh, let's see how they're gonna fuck this guy this week because it's at a routine. Background noise, I'm telling you.
Right. And like back in like the Ruthless Aggression era, shit used to happen after Raw all the time, whether it was Stone Cold and The Rock drinking and singing, or
Oh, well, yeah, what was it? The extra attitude era
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, the extra attitude. Those were fun.
nothing happens when it goes off the air anymore.
No, you literally, like, you see people getting ready to leave.
Yeah, because they're already
Like, the
pissed off with the
second-
main event they just saw, probably.
Yep, and they're like, okay, well, I think it's time to go home now because this fucking music's been playing for about 2.5, 3, 4 minutes now. So I'm just going to go this way after I bought a $22 popcorn.
Yeah. Well, that match sucked. Let's beat traffic.
Yeah, good luck. Because everybody else stayed for that shitty fucking match. And you're like, fuck. I knew I should have left. I knew the second I saw goddamn fucking Giant Edge on there, I should have left that. He's not in the main, but still.
Oh, that post tickled me. For, was it the
welcome.
contract signing with Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole? Like, I know, when they do these kind of segments, they use, like, trainees and rookies to pretend to be security, whatever. But literally, the entire row of security are now the NXT 2.0 roster.
Yep. It's hilarious.
You could not miss Giant Edge.
No. The fuck you. And then I don't know if you saw the other one that I just posted on fucking Max this morning, but it was a picture of the great Khali sitting next to the Edge. Sitting next to the Edge. Oh my god. Sitting next to Edge.
You just went full Maria.
I totally did. It's awesome though. I give myself the total props. But sitting next to Edge.
Yeah, I see
and it literally the caption says like if Khali and Edge had a baby, it would be Von Wagner.
Yep.
And I'm like, bro, I said it first.
Oh, that's young Edge too.
Mm-hmm. But it's awesome.
It's so
fucking
accurate.
true. It really is, though.
Oh man. So I have no clue what happened on 2.0 this week because I haven't checked it out.
Okay, so let me pull up my. I didn't take notes, but I'll pull up somebody else's.
I
notes.
know.
I had fun watching the opener, and something about the main was just like meh.
The only thing I know for sure is there was an altercation between Toxic Attraction and Cora Jade.
Yeah, that happened. So the opener was No Holds Barred, Cameron Grimes, Duke Hudson. You know what? A lot of chicanery, because it's a fucking No Holds Barred match. But I had fun watching it. Fucking Duke Hudson, total fucking geek. Not geek of the week though. Total geek though for pulling out not a regular table, but a butt fucking goddamn poker table. Like I literally lost my shit. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You are the ultimate gimmick, bro." And he ends up getting put through it, and it's fucking it. The finish was actually really fun, but again, Cameron Grimes is just amazing. Like he is the fucking man. But the guy was a proper bump machine, and it worked out. Fucking Grayson Waller, this guy went from looking like fucking what did I call him like a few weeks ago? The fucking Son of Glacier, with his fucking goddamn get up and over here doing goddamn martial arts, to dressing like the fucking like Ricky goddamn Starks or The Rock even, and coming out here and trying to explain himself that he ended fucking Johnny Gargano. And I was like, dude, I am bored listening to you, player. Like, you are boring. Immediately fucking didn't give a shit about that. What's her fucking name? Ivy now, the little girl from not little girl, but the short blonde chick from Diamond Mine.
Ivy Blue.
Yeah, her goddamn, she sucks, dude. She's as green as fucking grass, and she obviously has an amateur background, but needs to learn how to incorporate that a tad bit more. You don't always need to be a power person when you're a whopping 4'8". Okay, let me leave it at that.
Wait a minute.
Harlan's fucking debut was ass.
I just fucked up her name. Ivy Nile is her name. Ivy Blue is fucking Jay-Z's daughter.
That's what's up.
She might be a wrestler when she's older. I don't know.
Hey, if that's her get down. No, Cora Jade and Dakota Kai, they had a match. That one was actually not too bad. But yeah, Toxic Attraction came out for that whole bit. They had a little gimmick, and it looks like Dakota and Raquel are gonna have I think they said a no holds barred match. I forget what she fucking said, because again, I'm not trying to pay attention to any of this crap. Fucking Mandy Rose though, Jesus.
Oh man,
Jesus. Did you see this bodysuit?
This is why I only know what happens with Toxic Attraction on 2.0.
This fucking bodysuit, bro. I didn't give a shit about what they said, but this bodysuit, I was just like, oh my god, I'm not even gonna lie, I was too fucking distracted, and then I had to watch this. I was just talking total shit about fucking Ivy Nile being green as grass.
Yeah,
Tony D'Angelo,
dude,
like. I think Andre Chase has been Geek of the Week twice.
Yeah.
Okay. This fucking dude looked like a stud compared to this fucking Tony D'Angelo fucker. Like, everything he did just looked weird to me. It looked off. His timing looked off. I could not get past his fucking pants. Oh my god. It's like the guy, it's fucking circa 1998. Okay. He's got his fucking, I don't know what it kind of, if he actually had boots on. I'm literally envisioning him having like fucking those dad New Balances on, those weird white ones.
Oh boy.
Like, I swear to God. And he's got these weird black joggers, okay, and a fucking black tank top. And I'm like, dude, you literally look like you're fucking circa 1998. Like, this, it looks like, like, he's a fucking 100% gimmick. He is in no way ready to be out here against anybody. And like I say, when you make a fucking geek, dork, nerd, fucking like Andre Chase look like $1 million, dude, I don't know what to tell you. And then now, fucking Pete Dunne's got to work with this fucking guy. So hopefully Pete can help him do anything. Fucking Boa is hot garbage. I don't know why the fuck he's around. Like, he had this, like, fucking weird match, and, like, his fucking face paint 2 seconds in is all over the dude. And I'm like, this is fucking annoying. I don't like this match. What is the goddamn name for, Kushida and, was it Ike Manjiro? They have a weird fucking tag team name. Jacket Time.
What the fuck?
Dude, they fucking beat the Grizzled Young Vets. I fucking popped hard at that one. The match was better than you would expect for NXT. I mean, it's the thing that sucks is, like, if you can, and I'm slowly realizing this with NXT, it is literally becoming the 90s, like, dead ass. There's a lot of crap you're gonna have to deal with, and if you can get through that crap, you're gonna get some good matches. Some, not a lot. And the tag team match, it was better than I expected. And then the last one, the main was Braun Breaker, Roderick Strong, and dude, I love both of these guys. Tell me why I didn't give a shit. I didn't give a single shit about this match. Not a one. I'm like, okay, all right, we're doing some grappling, and I'm a man that loves the grapples. But it was just like, all right, they're doing some stuff. Okay, now they're doing some more stuff. And then it kind of got exciting. You know what I mean? Picked up a little bit. I got intrigued. And then the fucking... Dude, this goddamn finish of Braun's. I love you to death, bro. I really do. You're really good to me. Maybe I need to rewatch the match or something. But he takes his fucking straps off, does a thing, and he hits his move. And I literally am so immune to this move because I've seen it throughout the entire fucking 90s as not a finisher. And he wins, and I'm like, You just beat Roddy with a what? And it threw me off so fierce. Like, I went in wanting to really enjoy this one. Like this, Robbie been broadcasted this match on the TSK. Just whatever. I didn't get his reaction or nothing. But I'm like watching this and I'm like, I don't know if anybody like really tried to look I didn't see anybody look good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I didn't see anybody look good. Like, it wasn't a bad match. It's just nobody shined. It was there. You know? It was nothing exciting, nothing spectacular. It was just there, and that kind of sucks considering it's fucking Braun and Roderick Strong. It's odd.
Ah, poor
I
Roddy.
don't like it.
Poor
guy.
Roddy, the last remnants of UE in NXT.
Yeah, that guy's not going nowhere.
Well, with all that being said, taking all of that into consideration, I'm officially renaming Toxic Attraction to Toxic Distraction.
Absolutely. That is perfect. Fucking perfect. God, what a perfect name. Seriously, though. Dude. Like, I get it. You guys are trying to get some teenage audience, but you're fucking... It works on the older cats, too, okay? I'll tell you what.
Yeah, is it still PG?
I don't fucking... I think it's at 14. Okay. TV 14. It has to be. Has to be.
I mean,
Oh, by the way, first off, let me fucking goddamn NXT crowd, you fucking nerds.
Again?
Oh, they're chanting shut the hell up. And I'm like, you know damn well it's because you keep constantly hearing fucking AEW crowd chanting shut the fuck up. And now you can't do it, so you have to do shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up. Oh my god. That is
I'm like,
so
I swear,
WWE.
I'm like, dude, because I used to remember, like, I don't remember back in the day where there was a chant for people to tell them to shut up.
Yeah.
I mean, now, maybe I'm brainwashed in 3 years, but I don't remember none of that. None of that recalls. None of that sparks the brain. I mean,
remember that night after Mania when Roman beat Taker? They literally chanted "shut the fuck up" at him. Shut the hell up!
Like, actually, shut the fuck up.
Shut the hell up sounds like a sound effect that they would put in the 2K games for when you're like creating.
Literally, it was just like the front part of the crowd. By the way, I kind of wish there was somebody to confirm this, but NXT trains their fucking arena again.
They did.
Definitely look different. Looks a little more hockey style again.
Huh.
When you watched, was it last week? Did they have the fucking like see-through plexiglass?
Yeah.
That was like a little bit above, like.
Yeah.
It was
like raised.
Yeah, but like this is like really opened up. I don't know. Maybe it was already happening. This is how it shows you how much I pay attention to the background.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. This looks new to me, and I would not be surprised if it's been on television for like 5 months, and I'm just an idiot.
Oh,
That's
no.
Okay.
Just saw a photo of Toxic Distraction from this past weekend. It's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They are a distraction.
Yeah, I completely distracted right there.
Well, it's what happens. It's what happens. That's why their name works perfectly.
I literally didn't even type Toxic Attraction. I typed in NXT 2.0 latest photo, and that's what came up.
Bam.
See?
Because that's what all the kids are waking up to in the morning.
Can't escape to it. It's Mandy time.
Mandy, hey, there you go.
Cause I'm sick of standing up instead of going down. I'm sick of never being able to cross the line. I'm sick of pretending everything is fine. You got it, you're just a freak like me.
Where were you?
When CM Punk returned to pro wrestling.
Where were you?
When Cena and Reigns came face to face.
Where were you?
When Hangman won the gold.
Where were you?
When Becky Lynch shocked the world.
Where were you?
For the budget cuts. Max Wrestling presents the Maxis Awards 2021, December 26. Where will you be?
Cause I'm sick of standing up instead
Alright, so AEW sent Hook on Rampage last week. It wasn't just hype, the kid was good.
So I immediately stopped doing everything I was doing after the fact that the thing aired, and I think I watched it on I forgot what day I watched the match, and I sat down and I was like, don't nobody bug me, like I'm zoning in. And for a dude who's like he's like 200 pounds soaking wet, best case, his fucking throws are on point. He's a great mix of amateur wrestling and judo. I love the move set. I think he needs to maybe slow down a little bit on the throwing. You know what I mean? You're a little guy. You don't want to overdo it. One big throw, a couple big throws. Trust me, it'll get yourself a little bit more over. But yeah, everything he did was awesome. Stamina's on point. But yeah, also good job to fucking Fuego.
Yeah,
way
he
to
made him look
bump
real
around
good.
there.
Yeah, Hook didn't break a fucking sweat.
No, dude's chewing gum the whole time too, like an asshole.
His hair was still completely in place. Crazy.
That fucking hair, bro. It's like half Super Saiyan, half I'm trying to go to the club. And I'm like, hey, whatever works for you, pal.
I like the fact that he used a lot of suplexes. Throwback to Dad.
Absolutely. But again, look at the size of his dad compared to him. But again, he's stupid young. He's like, fuck, I think he's younger than Jungle Boy and all them.
Yeah.
And we've seen how big Jungle Boy has gotten over the years. So with his dad being a former like power lifter, I'm sure he'll put on some weight.
Hook is 22.
Oh, fuck you, kid.
Jungle Boy's 24.
God.
20 fucking 2.
I'm fucking old now. I feel so fucking old. I'm about 10 years older than that fucking guy, and I feel old as shit.
Yeah, I'm literally 10 years older than him now.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Like, MJF talked about being the only young guy that's good. He's 25.
Exactly. It's like 25, and he's on another level, though.
Speaking of MJF, have I missed something? Because he seemed extra hostile to Texas.
No, he's just...
Like, I know...
He is literally just being the absolute best heel you can be. He's being as old school... See, that's the thing that nobody remembers. Like, just going out there and insult the fuck out of the crowd. Why? Because that garners you what they used to call easy heat. But then when people would go out there and you'd be like, oh, I'm from... we're in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, that fucking town sucks, boo. He really does it. Like, he doesn't give a fuck.
No.
And I love that because he's like, fucking, what did he's like, he's all, Texas is all about like incest or whatever. And I was just like, dude, you're going to get fucking jumped after this shit. Like, they are not fucking around in Texas, bub.
Half of the front row are going to pull out some fucking...
Oh, yeah, and fucking Texas is an open carry. That's what I'm saying. Don't get caught slipping.
There was a great bit where he was literally right in somebody's face, puckering up and saying, throw your best shot, and then he went to commercial.
He's such an arrogant asshole. And it's so good because it's a fucking throwback. There's nobody like that anymore.
That's what I mean. That's what he's usually like, but he just seemed like he took it to 11 with Texas for some reason.
I don't know. Maybe he just...
Maybe it's because he got
There's
cheered.
There's got to be some deeper rooted shit, yeah.
He got cheered last week in his hometown, so he had to make up for it.
That's true. I mean, the guy was like basically crying on TV.
But, oh, man. I mean, that was a solid main event. I mean, we'll get into the world title in a second, but Dante looked great. Almost killed himself on the shooting star to the outside.
Almost. No. That was fucking planned, okay? The boys in the TSK have officially dubbed that move the fucking moonsault V-trigger. I fucking screamed in absolute horror. I was like, overshot him like nobody's motherfucking business. But then I was like, but why'd you still hit him with your fucking knee like flesh? Like, all right, whatever. Dude, but fucking Dante Wild, goddamn Dante, I can't remember.
Martin.
Fucking all over the place right now.
Martin.
He is so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that I don't want to say I hate that I'm making this comparison. It just feels a little weird that I'm making a comparison like this. You want to know who he reminds me of a lot? Sammy Guevara.
Yeah.
People are like, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. This is like Sammy was just as high flying, springboardy, whole nine when he was on the indies. And that's what caught my attention, you know, the Puma King, like, not Puma King, not Puma King, like, you know, fucking Ricochet like style, you know, the style that everybody shit on 6 years ago when it was Ospreay and Ricochet. And now it's like this fucking kid who's another one who's a fucking kid is out here just making it look easy. And he gets storytelling. And that's the you know what? That's the reality of it all. I think there's like a bazillion dudes on the indies that can flip and flop and flang and flinkle. But how many of them can do it while telling a story and telling a good story at that? That's where it is. Now, the story in this one is apparently fucking MJF has got a shit ton of friends. And Team Taz is a part of it. It's still fire main event.
Yeah. So, I was a little late because last night in the UK, Spider-Man was released.
Yeah.
So, I'm walking home like 20 minutes into Dynamite. Pull it up on my phone to see what's going on, and it's on the title match. I'm thinking, shit, did they start it early, or have I missed something? Am I behind? No, it literally opened the show and it was an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure I said
60-minute draw.
I'm sure I said this last time it happened with Omega and B-Dry. I don't understand why people boo a time limit draw after 60 minutes, because they just busted their asses off for an hour, and neither man's lost any momentum because none of them lost.
You want to know who boos? Fickle fans. That's who boo.
Oh,
Fans that don't get it.
we want a winner. You're AEW fans. You're supposed to be better than this.
Don't get me wrong. Hey, I want a winner too, but you know what? This is the perfect. I could not say that better. This is the perfect fucking way to extend their feud. No chicanery would do them justice. Okay? Having a guy just end up winning, you know, in a bullshit manner, say the ref fuckage or whatever. No, like I say, literally no chicanery would have made sense in this match. This is the only way out, and it was perfect. Why? Because you saw that fucking Bryan Danielson was literally at the verge of being beaten, which has yet to happen in AEW. He's literally dominated every one of his opponents, except for Kenny.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he came close.
that's true. But I mean, it's like, Hangman stood the test. He got gigged. Those fucking shots, by the way, with that goddamn corner post, dude, like, ow. You know, to allow your face to get hit with metal, ow. Like, the shoulder, I get, like, I'm already over that. Like, it's part of the fucking job. Here we go. But, like, he's literally like, oh, I'm going to have to put my face just kind of right here. Wham! Like, ow!
Yeah, B-Dry does not fuck around.
He doesn't give a shit about your health. Not a shit.
When he says he's going to kick your fucking head, and he means it.
Oh, that was fucking TNT, by the way. You guys are fucking fantastic. I love you to death. You know how many fucking times, like, both guys were like, I'm going to kick his fucking head in. Like, I swear I heard it about 4 different times.
Yeah.
And not one time was it bleeped.
No.
I love TNT.
I'm still waiting for the crowd to do the chant, though. They don't seem to get it.
Because they're not hardcore enough. There needs to be like a meeting of the hardcores, and then like you have to invite like 5 like noobs with you.
Yeah.
So that way we can train the noobs.
Or AEW, just play the YouTube clip of the Ring of Honor crowd doing it.
You know what? That's not a fucking terrible idea.
Then maybe you'll get the message.
It's really not a terrible idea.
I don't think the chant is the hardest part. It's the getting the clapping in rhythm. Because it's a pretty long clap for a wrestling chant.
Is, though. God damn, Brian.
But it's such a cool one.
It's very unique. That's factual.
And I when you said both men yelled it like 4 times, I loved it when Hangman did the whole stomping thing that B-Dry does.
I caught him right on the chin one time, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Ooh."
I loved it, but at the same time, please be careful with Bryan Danielson's head.
I mean, they're doing it safely, but it's like every single time I've seen it, one guy has gotten like, one in the cheek, one in the chin, and it's like, fuck, can we? I mean, like, leave it to like 3 or 4, man. Why do we need to like go bananas?
Yeah.
Like,
Crazy.
what if?
And we also saw Serena Deeb again going out of her way to be an uber female heel.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think every time I see her, she tries so hard to piss people off.
She is definitely like, and you want to know why it feels like she's trying so damn hard? Is because she really is. She is I'm trying to think of somebody to compare it to. Like when Penelope Ford was first to go and heel, you were like, I don't know if I can really think of her as a heel. And she's in that stage where she is such a face, you really can't take her as a heel, no matter how much heel bullshit she does.
Yeah.
That is exactly Serena Deeb right now. Exactly Serena Deeb.
Yeah, and it also doesn't help that she's so respected.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's too respected to be hated. She's too respected, and so she's so liked, and because of that, they won't hate her, and she's trying so hard for people to actually hate her, and they're just like, but you're really good, and I shut the fuck up. And it's like, but you can't. I'm sorry, you're not doing the job.
And I'm also not sure about the match order, because it was awesome to kick it off with the world title for an hour, but it kind of felt like the energy kind of left afterwards, and it turned into like a regular episode. Nothing against Serena and Shida, they just had the impossible task of following that world title match.
True, I'm with you. I really felt like the commercial factor did this match no justice. It was like, and then placement really, really, really weird. Like right at end. I don't know. It's AEW. I mean, I don't want to say it doesn't. It's not that it doesn't work. It's just you literally go through 60 minutes of up and down roller coaster emotions. We get told that nobody wins. So then now you're kind of, meh. And then they just go on for another hour. And yeah. So, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to stay completely invested, especially after something like that. So I would have rather that ended the fucking show.
Yeah. But,
maybe then fucking TK could have greased some goddamn palms and went no commercials. Or at least all picture in picture.
Only problem is the ending was really good. Like Dante's getting beat up, and you can just feel the crowd kind of building up to chanting Punk to come out, and like the anticipation, and then a huge pop for Punk, who comes out with Sting's baseball bat.
Love it.
I also
wonder if he got that out of the fanny pack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the one thing I didn't talk about from NXT. Goddamn fanny pack and MSK. Those guys are awesome.
There was no debut this year at Winter Is Coming. I mean, well, technically we kind of saw the back of Brody King's head, but I'm sure some people were expecting maybe Wyndham. I actually saw a hashtag Wyndham is coming.
That'd have been nice.
I don't know, but when the blackout happened, I kind of wondered who was going to debut, and then it turned out to be Sting and Darby, which was cool. I'm kind of
just totally unexpected.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them team up with Punk. It was nice to see the kind of tension between Punk and Darby before they shook hands. Mm-hmm. And Punk just smiling at him.
Mm-hmm. How you doing there?
Yeah, remember when I kicked your ass?
Mm-hmm.
Let's team up. But
You want to be friends? Like, what the fuck?
but I mean, I think that's what's set for next week. 6-man tag.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm down.
So yeah, I mean, there really wasn't much to cover from Dynamite this week because we had an hour-long title match. Then we had 2 other matches, but it was good. It was good. Awesome.
Yeah,
world
Wardlow
title
killed
match.
some dude. Who cares?
Oh yeah, and like I forgot about that one actually. Sean Spears begging him to like just pin him. He's dead already. Stop it. He's already dead.
And then they're like, "Hey, we have to go get some champagne for Max or whatever." And he's like, "Oh, don't worry about getting dressed. Just go like that." And I'm like, "God damn, Sean Spears is hilarious."
How long are they gonna tease Wardlow turning on MJF?
Forever. And the fucked up thing is I have a funny feeling like fucking Sean Spears is gonna end up being like the new MJF to Wardlow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I loved how Sean Spears said, "Don't get carried away," and then just smacked him with a chair.
Yep. Love it. Hey, relax. Bam. Like I said, Sean Spears he's a total asshole, and I kind of love it.
I mean, it's about time he did something relevant.
Yeah, anything. Like, I feel like he's total weight. Like, I hate to say, like, you know, he's getting the WWE treatment, but he's total wasted talent.
Yeah.
He's got a lot to offer.
It's kind of sad that, like, his biggest moment in AEW was an accident.
Yeah, that's true. And now it's just a running gag.
Yeah, they turned it into a gimmick.
Fucking hell.
I did look up some more history, so I do have a little bit more. So, for the second time this week, let's take a look at this week in wrestling history. On December 14th, 2003, Evolution ended Armageddon with all the gold as Randy Orton won the Intercontinental Championship, Batista and Ric Flair won the Tag Team Championships, and Triple H, of course, won the World Championship.
Yeah, sure.
You're going to hear Triple H a couple more times in this bit too.
Yeah, damn Triple H.
On December 14th, 2008, Jeff Hardy defeated Triple H and Edge to win the WWE Championship, his first ever world title. I remember marking out to fuck. December 14th, 2015, Roman Reigns defeated Sheamus to win the WWE Championship on an episode of Raw, and it was probably one of his biggest pops as a babyface after the Shield.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Because they brought in Vince and everything to kind of turn against Roman to get people to cheer for him, and it kind of worked for a little bit.
Yeah, they tried so hard.
Yeah. Put him against Vince, how can it fail?
Well, it worked with Austin.
December 15th, 2002, here's another Triple H one. Triple H defeated Shawn Michaels in a 3 Stages of Hell match at Armageddon for the World Championship. Kurt Angle also defeated Big Show for the WWE Championship. And on December 15th, 2013, the World Heavyweight Championship was officially retired after 11 years, as it was unified with the WWE Championship when Randy Orton defeated John Cena at TLC.
Nice.
Still think it was a dumb decision.
Yeah.
Because then
Kind of was.
now they got 2 world titles again anyway.
Yeah.
And one of them's blue.
They put them together to take them apart. Ratings.
You got rid of the big gold belt for the stupid, look, it's a WWE belt. Yeah, we get it.
All the other ones.
Yeah. December 15th, 2017, Dalton Castle defeated Cody Rhodes at Final Battle for the Ring of Honor World Championship.
Nice.
Kind of unexpected, that one. But Dalton Castle's over as fuck.
True that. Yeah, he really was, though. I mean, he's still really good. I hope, like, he had a lot of injuries while he was, like, super hot, which was, like, it only made him, like, people were like, oh, he's way better than he looks because he's just hurt. And now he's back to the mid-card, and I feel bad.
Yeah. And finally, today in history, in 2007, Edge defeated Batista and The Undertaker at Armageddon for the World Championship. There's a lot of title changes at Armageddon.
I was going to say, fuck.
And a couple more birthdays. On the 15th, Elix Skipper turned 54. We don't usually do birthdays for people that have passed away. But today, Brody Lee would have been 42.
Oh, yeah, we can't forget about Brody.
Yeah, that made me sad.
Mm.
So we talked earlier about, like, I'm literally be 10 years older than Hook. Brody literally would have been 10 years older than me.
Trust me, that's the most heartbreaking part of it all, man. Is to remember that he's gone, and two, the sheer fact that the guy was literally in the prime of his career and had numerous years left. It's a heartbreaking loss, just like Eddie, just like all the other ones.
And especially this week, Jimmy Rave.
Jimmy Rave, for those who follow Ring of Honor really closely, they are hurting. They are hurting bad.
And we put a GoFundMe link a few episodes back. There's also going to be one in this description. Jimmy Rave's daughter has put a GoFundMe up for funeral costs and stuff.
Awesome.
So let's take the mood back up and go to this week's Geek of the Week.
Pencil neck geek, grit-eating freak, scum-sucking peahead with a lousy physique. He's a one-man, no-gut, losing streak. Nothing but a pencil neck geek. Pencil neck geek.
So Geek of the Week this week, if it wasn't obvious by me ripping them apart, it's fucking Tony D'Angelo. Partner, change your pants. Go get some fucking trunks. Change that shirt. I guarantee you it smells. And learn to fucking wrestle. Like, really wrestle. Not what they're teaching you in the fucking hit the ropes, take a bump, do this, do to that, da-da-da-da-da. No. Get your fucking ass over to the Diamond Mine. Threaten to take out fucking Roddy's kneecaps or whatever. Or just, however you can get into the class and just take the beginner's course with the kids, okay? Learn some motherfucking basics, player, because you are what we call in the biz hot garbage.
Can't complain.
Oh wait, hey, you said you were sad. I got some awesome, cool news for you.
All right.
You ready for this one? So January the 4th, you want to know who's coming back?
Oh yeah. We almost missed that one.
Wrestler. That's right. Katsuyori Shibata is returning Wrestle Kingdom Day 1 to wrestle a mystery opponent. I don't think it's going to be Zack Sabre Jr. again. It could be. Who knows? I'm actually thinking it's going to be like. I really do think it's going to be like Yuji Nagata.
I swear he's come back like 3 times now.
Who, Shibata?
Yeah.
How?
Has he wrestled yet since his injury?
He had that UWF style match with Zack Sabre, and that was it.
That's what I thought. I thought he'd already wrestled.
But he didn't take any bumps or anything in it. This is like a full-blown wrestling return.
Oh, okay.
So he's actually going to be hitting the ropes and taking bumps, and this is going to be a full-blown legit match.
Hey.
So, but since I brought that up, I got the first 2 nights of Wrestle Kingdom right here. So night 1, January the 4th, is going to start off with the New Japan Battle Royal. It's, I want to say, a 20-man Battle Royal, and the last 4 competitors go on to night 2 to determine the winner of the King of Pro Wrestling trophy. Then you got former junior tag team champions going at each other. Yo versus Show. That should be a hell of a banger if you ask me. Got a crazy 6-man just for some shits and gigs. Hiroshi Tanahashi, Taguchi, and Rocky Romero against Kenta, Taiji Ishimori, and El Phantasmo. Another 6-man, you got Naito, Sanada, and Bushi going against Will Ospreay, Great Khan, and Will Ospreay. Okay, somebody fucked up there. Goddamn fucking Wrestling Observer. Never Openweight Championship, Tomohiro Ishii versus Evil. You got the IWGP Tag Team titles, Heavyweight Tag Team titles. You got Zack Sabre and Taichi defending against Chaos, which is Goto and Yoshihashi. Junior Heavyweight Championship, by the way, congratulations to the winner of the Best of the Super Juniors, Hiromu Takahashi. He will take on El Desperado to determine who will be Junior Heavyweight Champ. And then the first world title match of the night is Shingo Takagi against against Okada. Night 2 is a kickoff match that was going to be announced there in-house. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Something in-house. Then you got the junior tag titles, Robbie Eagles and Tiger Mask versus Taiji Ishimori and El Fantasma versus Taguchi and Rocky Romero. Rocky's got his fucking plate full. Stardom match. We got Maui Iwatani, Starlight Kid, Tama Nakano, and Saya Kamitani. I cannot say her name right. I fucking butcher it every time. Never six. How was that one time?
Which one?
Was it Saya?
Oh, Saya. I'm gonna go Kamitani.
There you go, Kamitani. That sounds way better than I said. Then we got the 4-way match for the King of Pro Wrestling trophy. Never open weight 6-man title. Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, and Yo against Evil, Yujiro Takahashi, and Sho. So apparently that fucking feud between Yo and Sho is just never going to end, which is fine by me. Naito versus Jeff Cobb should be an absolute banger. And then you got the IWGP U.S. Heavyweight title match, Hiroshi Tanahashi against Kenta. And then the IWGP Heavyweight title, it's either going to be Okada or Shingo Takagi against Will Ospreay.
Yeah,
And then night 3, I believe, is supposed to be like an All Japan versus, or like, was it Pro Wrestling Noah versus New Japan?
Yeah, going to be airing on Alabama TV before appearing on demand on NJPW World.
I believe so, something like that.
Because it's on the 8th, so it's like a couple of days later.
Yeah, it's what is it, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and a Saturday.
Yeah. And as far as predictions go, obviously day 1 is coming up next. So I'm going to put a special stipulation up that anybody that wins the title, so that doesn't include me, Moses, and Phoenix for retaining, but anybody that wins the title on day 1, you are immune from losing it over Wrestle Kingdom.
I love that.
So you can carry it all the way to the Rumble.
Fine with me, shit.
And I guess we'll do it. We'll definitely do it for night 1. But there's a lot of TBDs on night 2, so we'll probably predict night 1 next week. So that's New Japan for you. Now for the wrestler of the week. And I'm gonna give it to 2 people this week because one is fairly obvious, but I can't deny Hangman hung for an hour with B-Dry. A hell of a performance, probably one of his best performances ever. Certainly in his top 3 in AEW. But I've also got to give it to Hook for that debut.
Yeah, he was damn good. This kid was,
and just he was all everybody was talking about for days. So your wrestlers of the week are Hangman Adam Page and Hook.
Fucking love it.
And with that said, your week is complete. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us at Max Wrestling UK on social media. Thank you everybody on SoundCloud, and our website as always is maxwrestling.net. Follow us on social media at TheCaptain512 and at SMRPodNet. And listen up all you pencil neck geeks, because this is what Moses has for you this week.
That's right. Keeping it Bolt Rant crazy. Tonight is actually the Chargers. They got the game. They're opening up Week 15 against the Kansas City Chiefs Thursday night at SoFi Stadium. So your boy's dropping an impromptu preview because there's a lot going on. Players are out by COVID. We got about 4 guys going in with a big questionable mark, literally 12 hours before the game starts. So expect a very odd sounding Bolt Rant to drop literally in the middle of the day because I'm recording it at work. I don't give nobody says because it needs to drop. It needs to happen. You know, games today. We need to get it out there. I got to tell people how I feel. We got to figure out how to get this. And I swear sometimes somebody on the team is listening to me because something good actually happened. So, you know, definitely check those out. But other than that, the beginner's guide to Wrestle Kingdom 16 drops in 2 weeks. It drops the week after Christmas. That way you get a whole week to constantly go back and review it, if you will. And then Wrestle Kingdom happens, or I'm hoping to go back to my due diligent note-taking days and do a review on Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah. And with that said, we will see you
Next motherfucking week.
for Wrestle Kingdom predictions on our regular episode on the 23rd, and of course on the 26th, Sunday next week. It's the Maxis Awards.
Sunday.
And in between those 2 days, have a great Christmas, everybody. So,
Right, Merry Christmas.
go watch some wrestling and then come back and listen to us talk about it. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang!
Phoenix, leave my shit the fuck alone, pal.
Fight forever.